Hi, I'm Ian, and I'll be going through the controls of my game, as well as what makes it fun. So first of all, we have the player mouse look, WSAD keys for movement, we have jump, left click to shoot, as well as we have the interact button, which is F. So navigating around, we have the targets that pop up for the player to shoot, and what makes it fun is that it's a shooting gallery which has the player's aim as well as his maneuverability. We do have moving platforms like so, and we can jump across this obstacle. So coming up, we have the targets that pop up sporadically for the player to test his reflexes and aim. So moving on to the final segment, we do have multiple pop-up targets, and we also have the chasing enemies. So I'll demonstrate how it works. So as the player moves, the target will chase, and shooting them, the player points. So there's a jump pad here, which allows the player to jump up across the obstacle. And clearing the obstacle, we do have the final score. So the final score is in red because the player has exceeded his time. So the white text on the top left hand corner is the time remaining. The player has 1 minute to do so, and upon clearing it, the score will be multiplied by the time, which gives the final score. So in this video, I'll be talking about the advanced implementation. So the advanced implementation I have is the score multiplier system. So the game will award bonus points to the player if they're able to complete the game within the time limit. However, the player is not able to gain additional score if the player is either not able to complete the game within the time limit, or he ends up without any score. So let's say, for example, we go about our game, we score several points. So I have 1000 points, but as you can see on the top left hand corner, we don't have much time left. So let's say we run out of time, yet we managed to complete this. So there'll be a final score of 1000, which is the exact same as the score that we have. And our score is highlighted in red. Okay. So let's go to the second example, where I am able to complete the game within the time limit, and I'm able to get a score. So let's say I get a score of 100. So if I complete the game within about 48 seconds, I get a final score of 4800, which is much more than 100. So this is because the score is multiplied by the time I have, and that gives me my final bonus score, which is 4800. And to reflect that, it is highlighted in green. So let me explain more on how this works in the blueprint. So in my blueprint, we do have the scoring system logic, which is in blue. We have the timer, as well as the score multiplier logic system. So for the scoring system, we do have 3 functions, which is on BP scoring system: add 50, 250, and add 500 points. So whenever the player scores 50 points, it sets the current score as well as drawing it out to the text. So this is the score that is added should the player hit the targets down. Moving on, we have the timer, which is on the same flow. This is because this is to calculate the time that is remaining for the player. So let's say if the player completes the game within the time limit, so this will stop the timer, okay, and it will get the amount of seconds left. So it will round it up to the nearest value. It will multiply the score over here, as well as drawing it out on the text. Likewise, if there is no time left on the clock, nothing will happen, and it will just simply draw a text as shown.